It doesn't hit you right away. Living in Mexico feels great at first. Slower, simpler, cheaper. And then something small happens. For me, it was water. I had a pipe leaking in my yard. No tools. I had to call someone. Several guys came, couldn't fix it. Weeks go by, still flooding. Finally, I find this kid, but he disappears. Next day, he fixes it in 5 minutes. I look at it, kind of laugh, pay him, and he leaves quick. I stood there for a second, realizing I could have fixed it with a plastic bag. And that's when it hit me. It's not just that things take longer here, it's that you don't control how things work. Then you start to notice a pattern. Time doesn't work like back home. Someone tells you 30 minutes, that could mean later today or in 2 weeks. And when they finally show up, no explanation, just, I'm here. At first, that drove me crazy. I'd plan everything, schedule my day around it, wait, nothing. And it's not just work. Same thing with dating. I used to clean the house, cook, make a surprise plan. Now, I just show up. If she's there, we have fun. If not, no pasa nada. Then there's your environment. This is where you really feel it. The noise, the randomness. Things you don't choose. The only time it really gets to me is with the dogs. We're out on a walk, middle of the day, maybe 15 minutes from the house, and then boom! Big one close by. First thing in my head, oh fuck. Lucky's trying to hide under a car, can't fit. Pooperhead's already running home. I call her, but I already know she's not coming back. Monkey's panicking, but she's still listening. So I get low, eye level. Where's your sister? Gives her something to focus on. We start walking back, slowly. More go off in the distance. She's shaking, but she stays with me. Close to the house, there's Pooperhead, waiting at the door, happy to see us, but scared out of her mind. That's the only time I completely lose them. And it's not just that. You try work. It's quiet. You hit record. Dogs barking, music, someone yelling. You wait sometimes hours, sometimes days, just to get a few quiet minutes. Now, I give it 2 hours. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And then it starts to stack. Not big things, small things. Power goes out. Fridge full of food, gone. Happened to me twice. Now the fridge stays empty. And you realize that's why they don't have big refrigerators here. No power, no Wi-Fi, no internet, no work, no water, no shower. None of it's a big deal once, but it doesn't happen just once. After a while, you adjust. Not because you want to, because you have to. I used to try to control everything. Plan it, fix it, make it work. That's lost energy here. So I stopped trying. I don't plan outcomes anymore. I just show up, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, no pasa nada. Maybe part of that is age. I don't want to fight everything anymore. Your habits change because they have to. This works for some people and not for others. If you can adapt, if you don't need everything to go your way, you'll be fine here. But if you need control, if you need things to work the way you expect, this is going to be a hard place to live. Mexico works, just not on your terms.